You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka!
All right!
Oh,
Hey! It's our happy day. We're here in Waterloo, Iowa at the House of Hope today, Chaveevah, and it's a Friday.
Yes, and it is just really great to be back out in the community again instead of Zooming. I can't swear we won't Zoom again, but for right now, I'm happy to put that aside and just say welcome to Miss Rocki and Chaveevah Live. You know, there's always something good happening on the north end
and everywhere in the Cedar Valley. Today, the good things happen to be good people again, Chaveevah. Karin, Rowe, welcome.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Yes, we want to make it exciting because, honey, we've been locked up in the house for weeks on end.
Yes.
And for your invitation, Dusky, welcome. She's behind the camera as well. And for weeks on end, we've been just aching to get out into the community. Your invitation was well accepted, and what a beautiful place we have here. Tell us how long you've been here, right quick off the top.
We have been in this building for 2.5 years, but we've been here in Waterloo for 26 years.
Okay, I knew it had been quite a while, and when most people think about the House of Hope, maybe you're thinking about over on Walnut, and you do still have a location there, right?
Absolutely. We will be over on Walnut for the rest of time, I hope.
Oh, we're going to unpack a lot of good stuff about the House of Hope. Everybody keep watching because we're even going to take a tour. Your tour will be virtually. We actually get to be out here, socially distant and safe, of course, because we are aware of the pandemic, Chaveevah.
Yes, indeed. And we're social distance apart. We've got our masks. And but we just wanted to be out here. I know I really did. Just want to be out here and be able to have a chance to take a tour and see this great institution right here in Waterloo that helps so many women and families. So.
And did you know March is the month of Women's History Month?
It is, absolutely.
So how appropriate for us to be here and talk about the history of House of Hope and some of the women that you've helped throughout. But today we have a question for our viewers. It's our Margot's Waterloo Proud History Moment question, Chaveevah. Do you want to read that to the viewers? And you know what, Karin, because we're a good sport, you can join in if you happen to know the question. Either of you can answer and win a copy of Ropes in the Kitchen today we're giving away.
All right. And our Margot's Waterloo Proud History question is, name the Waterloo attorney who represented Iowa's 3rd Congressional District in the U.S. House from 1987 to 1993 and also served as Assistant County Attorney for Black Hawk County.
All right. And that, let me tell you, it's not a woman. That's a good hit, right? Because this is Women's History Month. So that question doesn't have to do with women's history, but that's our Margot's Waterloo Proud. Now, this is a Waterloo native that has done a lot for our community. So hopefully we'll get an answer for that to win a copy of Ropes in the Kitchen. And then we have another contest today. 25 big ones. Again, Chaveevah, the Ferguson real estate team is giving away $25 this week after giving away $100 last week to Phaedra.
Right, and $50 the week before that.
Right. So we hope our viewers are watching because this is another great question. Now, this question is about women. Chaveevah, what is our question from Travis Ferguson Real Estate?
Okay, that question is, what is the name of the organization started by women for women in real estate in 1938?
That's right. So answer those questions while we're live today, and you can win a $25 cash straight from PayPal. So now we got our contest out of the way, Karin. We have to tell people at the beginning of the show so they, have time to look it up and give us the right answers. So what else we got, Chaveevah? We know, Karin, you like to read the Soul Town, right?
Yes, sorry. It took me a second here. Yes, the Soul
You
Town.
read the Soul Town. Okay, do you have copies here?
I do not.
You don't? Well,
No.
listen, let me tell you about the Soul Town. Check it out because you need to go to thesoultownmagazine.com so all the ladies at House of Hope can read all about the good stuff that's going on in Black and brown communities around the world.
All right.
Yes.
It's a great magazine.
It absolutely is. Yeah, I mean, every time we get sort of, it goes without saying, but I guess not, that this is really a great publication. And every month you'll find some stories that'll just, and if you like advice columns, I mean, it's got everything in it. If you access this online, you can actually watch this show.
That's
On
right.
the Press Play. Yeah.
Press play, you
Oh, I
can
didn't
watch
know that.
this show live. So you're going to be all over the world in 19 countries and 4 planets, Karin.
Well, that's pretty cool.
All right. It doesn't get better than that.
Exactly. So yeah, get your copy again at the Soul Town, or you can contact Chillin. Do you know her
That's
number?
right, absolutely. You can call her directly at 319-505-4020.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's a roller coaster ride. At the beginning of our show, we always have so much good stuff to talk about. Our last good thing that I know you're familiar with this too. In fact, I think I saw you over there for a tug of war at Royal Legacy Christian Academy.
Yes.
Today is Friday, Chaveevah. Do you know what that means, Karin?
No.
Dusky. Boom shakalaka
oh, well,
number 1. Duh.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
know there was anything else.
Yeah, there is. Tell them what else
Yeah,
there is.
there's actually one more thing that we can identify Fridays with, and that is High Five Fridays for Royal Legacy Christian Academy. And on Fridays, you can give the kids a high five by donating $5
Or
more
more.
to
Right.
Royal Legacy Christian Academy to help support their programs. So
Right. Yeah.
Good
Very
to know.
cool.
It
Very
is. We're so glad that you are so interested, Karin, and you are very supportive. We know that. So, one more thing too. We wanted to talk about, what was it? Oh, our bunger. You know, we actually got an award last week at Bunger Elementary School.
yeah, they recognized us for being a voice in the community, just, doing like what we're doing right now, just talking about the great things that are going on in the community for community service. So we thank them very much for that. And
Right, a shout out to them. And that was during Black History Month, so we were very honored to be there for that.
And recognition well deserved, as you guys are always bringing the positive, especially in the last year that we've had. Just that little piece of uplifting at the end of every week is a really amazing and needed thing here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really enjoyed doing it. And now I think we're going to finally talk about our Give It Air today, Chaveevah. And we know that this ties right into the House of Hope. So we talk about sometimes social issues in our Give It Air segment that sometimes don't get talked about. Today it's an inspirational quote. Chaveevah, can you read our quote for our Give It Air segment?
let me put my glasses on one
Again.
more time. Yes.
And can you see any comments if you see any people that want to talk after she reads a quote?
Shirley, yeah.
Shirley, yes.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Hi, ladies."
Oh, hi.
Okay, our Give It Air today is a quote from John Lewis, and he says, "Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. It's the struggle of a lifetime. Never ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble."
Right. So our Give It Air today is get in good trouble and be hopeful, which ties us into the House of Hope, where you guys have actually been a hopeful, much needed hopeful asset to many people in our community. And we just want to thank you for doing that. In fact, we do have a copy of both of our books for the House of Hope, just for reading material, for your lady friends here. And we just want to say thank you for what you do, and thank you for inviting us today.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. And, we love to be part of the hope, but we're just one avenue. We have a community around that provides that hope and that, supports and really lifts our families and our community up together. So we're proud to be part of that. And that's what it is. We are a small part to play.
Yes. Well, I'm glad that you're proud, and your pride shows right here on West 4th Street. Shout out to the Doctors Christensen's that donated this building, and I understand they're still a big contributor to your mission here.
They're very much a part of everything, not just the contribution side, but they've mentored our moms throughout. They've watched our kids. They have been part of the families here. In fact, I will see them tomorrow as they're leading a youth group to help make meals, freezer meals for our families here. So it's just really neat to see all of the people that have just really poured themselves in many different ways into the families that come through here.
Now, that is really awesome. I knew that you all were at this location, but I didn't have any idea how you came to be here, other than just the drive and initiative that keeps you doing things in the community, period. So that's beautiful. That's awesome.
It is. And we're going to get even more into that here really soon, but we want to tell our Rocki and Chaveevah birthday people to stay tuned, because these guys are going to swap out positions, and Dusky Steele has the best singing voice for the birthday people.
No.
She rocked the Stevie Wonder version last time.
I didn't.
So make sure, if you're a birthday person, if your birthday is today or between last Wednesday and next Wednesday, we're going to sing to you today, Dusky style. And hopefully she brought them cowboy boots she wore last time.
Right,
No,
right, for the fundraiser, yeah.
I was going to study that song too before I went on your show again, and I didn't.
Okay, we got to shout out to our sponsors. We recently applied for our 501c3 status. Yay! So that's going to be coming through soon. And in the meantime, we got sponsors, Chaveevah.
Yes, we do. We've got Sharina Salas from CUNA Mutual. Early happy birthday, Sharina. We also have Matt Gilbert, Mr. Greatness of Iowa Corps, and as always, of course, the Ferguson Real Estate Team.
Yes.
They've been very, very supportive.
Yes, the Ferguson Real Estate Team is always very supportive, as are our sponsors. And if anyone would like to be a sponsor or have your business or company shouted out, or even have us visit you, please notify us by contacting us at northendupdate@gmail.com, and we can certainly shout you out as well. All right, Chaveevah, what else we have? We talked about the High Five Fridays. Our guest last week, did you happen to watch our show last week?
I did not last week.
Come on, Karin.
No, I
No
missed
wonder
it.
our views are down. Everybody got tired of seeing us on Zoom. But we, last week was, what month was it? Heart Month, and also
Yes.
Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do Black History all year long, so we kind of focused on the heart and different aspects, Chaveevah.
Right, and we had a couple. They're not a couple, a man and a woman. Big Q from Quentin Richardson and Precious Clark. They were just answering questions all month long. Just what do we call it? Hashtag Love in 21.
Yes, be true to you.
Be true to you.
And they were such good sports, and we just had a great time with that. And then we also had the nurse practitioner to talk about heart health.
That's right. We
last
had
month.
Sarah Kane. She talked for a pretty good while and gave a lot of really good information, about those little overlooked things, because nobody ever thinks any kind of heart problem is going to happen to them.
Until it does.
Until
right.
it does.
Right,
Yes.
right. So yeah, we kind of covered that, but this month it's all about the women, and we're going to talk about your women here after we say, we love you, Ed and Agnes and our crew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Karin, now, we just need to talk to you. I think Chaveevah has a general, broad question for you.
Yep, just starting right out. Just talk a little bit about the House of Hope and its mission.
Well, our vision is to end the cycle of homelessness within the Cedar Valley for single mothers. So we do that through our mission, which is providing the transitional housing and case management, so individualized support to help the moms overcome the barriers that have brought them there. So we work really hard at providing programming that is empowering. We don't want to just let somebody struggle a little bit less. We want to empower them to really figure out their purpose and step into their place.
I know the last time that we were able to get together when we met over at the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and it was really great to talk to some of the women that are part of House of Hope who have been helped by the programs, who are doing fantastic things at this point. So talk about some of the services. Well, you actually have been talking about some of the services provided by the House of Hope. Do you have any upcoming events or anything?
We do. We have our event. You guys were there last year, our spring event. We moved it back a little this year, just because we wanted to give a little more time for vaccinations to come and, the weather to warm up and that kind of stuff. So we did move it back. It's March 27th. It is a Roaring 20s soiree this year.
Oh my,
So-
I have the perfect outfit.
Yes.
'Cause we did another one, right?
Is actually a masquerade. So
Oh,
everybody
how
will be
about that?
required to have their mask on for this masquerade.
Perfect. Perfect.
So we're pretty excited about that. But just a fun thing that has gone on since the last time we met is we actually had somebody leave our program as a homeowner this last month.
That's
Wow.
right.
So we're pretty excited. So one of our programs is a joint program with Habitat for Humanity called Framing Hope. And so we had our first ever participant go through that, and she built her house right in the Walnut area.
Oh my
So,
goodness, how
yeah.
prophetic. I mean,
Yes.
it's just amazing that that worked out that way.
Yeah, so it was really a neat thing, and we
Oh,
were so
yeah.
excited to go and see her beautiful house and her family and everybody, and it was just kind of a really neat
It
experience
is.
there.
I'm sure.
So
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I did see a post on Facebook.
Yes.
Because,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes, and how nice is that? So this is the first person that's actually, now what were her channels? What were her steps that actually achieved this? Some of our viewers may be where she started.
yeah, absolutely. For her, it was she just is absolutely a very motivated and strong woman to start with.
Okay,
So
that helps. That helps.
And she got in here and just really grabbed hold of everything available. So starting with the employment piece, so she got in and she said, what I really want to do is this. And it wasn't available at the time. And I remember saying well, okay, I talked to somebody that's over there and it's going to be about 3 weeks. And 3 weeks to the day, she walked back in and said, okay, so it's supposed to be available. I don't see it up yet. So, and was just right on that in the beginning.
You got that? Write that down. Be proactive. Don't wait for them to call you.
Right.
Call them. 3 weeks. They say 3 weeks. Be there 2 weeks and 6 days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so she got the job that she wanted, and she stepped in there. But then the financial mentoring. And let me tell you, we've all been told we don't talk about our finances, right?
Oh, no.
It's rude to ask. We
Yes.
don't talk about that. But can we just put that away and can we start talking about it?
Right.
Because for so long, we've all let money control us.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's
So
true.
turning it around and taking control, and right there, that was a turning point. Just taking control and saying, I'm going to talk about this because I am going to be in charge of this. It's not going to control my life.
Wow.
And so just twisting that there. And she just kept going and just everything in her way she just knocked over.
Wow.
kept going and kept on it and sticking.
And
to the
Dusky's
plan.
back there like, yes, she did. That woman, there are
Yes.
more success stories, but this one is a great one because she ended up so well in buying or
Yes.
being a homeowner. So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
I always said when I grow up, I want to be her.
Oh.
Just, motivated, strong, not willing to let anything stop her. And it's just been amazing to watch her journey and to see, and then the sweetest kids ever, right?
Sure.
And
Well,
just
yeah.
watching their excitement and, popping back and forth to each other's rooms and, all of that. It's just been a fun ride for everyone.
So now, did she initially start out, now, as we're talking about this location that we're at right now, I know you have administrative offices and stuff, but you also have residences here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? And so did she start living here?
Absolutely. So she was one of the first people that lived in this building.
Mm-hmm.
So we moved in July, and so she came in within the first 6 months that we were in this building. So one of the
Wow.
first ever in here, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so we have 15 apartments in this building right here. And then our other building is for women that age out of the foster care system.
Okay.
So
And
those
that's
are,
called Pillars.
that's Pillars.
And how can people, because there, like I said, there may be somebody out there that is just aged out of foster care and doesn't know where to go and is watching now. Tell them who they can call.
Get on our website, houseofhopeccd.org. Get on our website. The applications are online, and just fill it out. And whether you're a single mom and need to be in this program, or a single woman that's aged out of the foster care system, under 24 years old, there's a spot for you. And there's also an outreach program, because we have a really long waiting list to get in. It is too long. And so we've been also trying to work with people that are on our waiting list and see, if there's some that maybe just need that tiniest bit to get back over the hump. If we can help
Sure.
somebody who doesn't live here as well, we'll do our best to kind of make sure that single moms are getting housed and women aging out of foster care are getting the support that they need to
What
stay
is
in their feet.
the length of stay? And then we're going to take a quick tour for our viewers. Also, I want to ask you, are there any comments? Do we have any answers to our questions?
Not yet.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Very good, very good. But what is a normal stay for a person? Do you have a limit? How long can they actually be here?
They can live here up to 2 years, but on average, it's I think it might be at 12 months right now is the average.
Oh, okay.
And part of that is because of the people that are in our Framing Hope program, because we do have a couple others as well that are working on home ownership. They stay here a little bit longer to finish getting that house built and move out. So the goal is, people get in here and they're here just long enough to get everything in order to where they can move out and sustain their own housing. So
Yes.
our average is about 12 months right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Great.
know, that's wonderful.
It is. Yes, and I think what we're going to do is go ahead, and you say we'll mask up because we'll be going, and you have an empty apartment, so we don't have to knock on doors or bother anybody, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll mask up, and I'm going to grab the camera, and Chaveevah, maybe you can carry the mic ahead of me.
Okay, for sure.
And we'll just kind of see what this building has to offer. And then, Dusky, you can leave your mask off because you'll be singing the solo at the end of the show in about 6 minutes.
I'm going to give you a tour first. I'm trying to get my nerve up.
Well, we got to make you
Thank you,
sweat a
Karin.
little bit, right? Okay.
Of course.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and follow you. Chaveevah, you have the course.
Well, we can start here too. This is our conference room.
All right.
And it also is our life skills classroom. So every Tuesday evening, our women attend a life skills class and cover various topics like, financial literacy, positive parenting, health and wellness, nutrition, things like that. And then it also is a classroom for our Boost program. It's a classroom for our Boost program, and that is our 8-week career employment program. We've partnered with businesses in the community, so our women do soft skills, hard skills, classroom stuff, and then they're placed for a 6-week job shadow experience with our partners. And if they're satisfied with their performance, then they're hired on permanently in a job that pays a living wage.
Wow.
So, pretty awesome.
So what a great program.
Yeah.
You know, that's what everybody needs.
And then we also have meetings in here.
Do you want to grab the slack, maybe?
Okay,
There you
yeah.
go.
That way nobody will go fall down and go boom.
Do you have your keys on you, Karin?
Now let's don't get us knocked out.
Well, this is our store,
Oh.
and it's also an office. So, and then you'll notice we have all these baby gates on the doors.
Kids
That's one of
have to
our-
run the building, right?
Yes, and it's one of our COVID safety precautions.
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay.
So come on in. So,
This is the store.
Yes.
Okay, so they can buy cleaning things.
yes, and well, they earn points in the program for doing what they're supposed to be doing. So when they meet with their case manager, they get points. If they help each other out, they get points. So if they give each other rides or babysit, they get points, and then they can use those points to buy these toiletry items or disposable items. So it just helps, stretch their money out a little bit longer.
How nice.
Yeah,
it's
and all
so
of this-
convenient.
We can only do this because of donations from the community.
Wow.
And it's all community donation based.
Yes, we don't take any government funding at all. All of our funding comes from the community through fundraising events, through private donations, in-kind contributions, and grants.
Okay.
So this is just then a little glimpse of that community action and donations at work.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
All right.
we're going to move along.
Okay. Watch that step.
Okay, now this is really special because usually we don't always get to show an apartment when we give a tour because we're not going to go into somebody's home.
Right.
But we have, this apartment is ready for a new family that's moving in next week. So, and you'll see too that we have security coded entries on all of the doors. So each family is given their own code, which lets them into the building and into their apartment.
Okay.
So,
Now so it is secure. Say, I know you guys aren't the same as like, so if say somebody's being stalked or abused, they can come here and feel safe. Is that right? Or
yeah, it's very safe here. We take safety very seriously. We have cameras all over the building monitoring who's coming and going. The doors are locked after hours, and only people who live here and have a code can get in.
I see. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, so this is what an apartment
Wow.
typically looks like.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, so you see full kitchen. It's independent living, so we don't do shared meals or anything. Occasionally, for a community, just a fun event, we'll have, pre-COVID, have dinners and everyone will eat together. But generally, the moms have their own food, they cook for their families, and then you can come around here and see.
There's 2 bedrooms in
Yeah,
the living
well,
area.
this is a one bedroom.
Oh, this
Most
is
of
a
them are
1
two
bedroom.
bedrooms,
Oh, but
this
there's
is
2
a one.
beds. How
Yeah.
nice.
And then that's the bathroom.
Yes, nice and spacious.
Yeah, so we have, when a family moves out, we have volunteers come in and they completely clean the whole apartment and then they refurnish it and stage it for the next family because we furnish all the apartments. So, because when women get here, they might not have very much stuff. So, again, through community donations, we are able to furnish all the apartments. And then when they successfully complete the program, they take all of it with them. And then volunteers come and do the whole thing again.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
What this leads me to ask is the initial getting ready. These were all doctor's offices, right?
Okay, the building was completely gutted and kind of redone on the inside. And I will say too, this building is so special because we had so much community involvement in building it. So over 1,100 volunteers worked on this building. Our families did, my kids did. The whole thing was painted by volunteers, 15,000 square feet. The doors were hung by volunteers, I believe 75 doors.
Wow.
Yeah, so it saved House of Hope a lot of money, but it also just is another example of this is a community program. It's supported by the community, it's for the community, and yeah.
Yeah, I think our service, is this where you said we lose service?
No.
Okay. Well, we have a question. Amy Cass wants to know, do you have continuing support for people going through your programs?
Like after they graduate the program?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still stay in touch with us and they can still get case management. They can still earn points and utilize resources that way. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we don't just like, okay, see ya.
Right. Well, that's good to
No,
know.
and we become family. I mean, they're like family and we are for them too. So yeah, we do. We get
And
to,
at holidays, Christmas time, I suppose this is the area where people would gather. The tree would probably be in the
oh
lobby
yeah,
here.
usually we have a tree here. This year was a little different. We always have Santa, and we always get lots of Christmas gifts donated for the families, and this is our lobby.
Yes.
And what's special about this is, we intentionally designed it to be homey and like a living room, and like we even have a faux area rug, and
I'm sorry.
yeah, so and part of it is we want the families to be proud to live here. We want it to look nice. We want to kind of get rid of that stigma around homelessness, and it's not like some dirty man pushing a shopping cart. These are women. They work hard. They want to be the best mom they can be, and we want them to feel like they get to be here. It's a privilege to be here.
Good. Chaveevah,
Yes.
I need the notes from the other room that we were at because it's time to sing.
Oh no!
Yes,
I'm not ready.
It came to be your time, so we just wanted to make sure we
I'm
don't
gonna be
forget the
I'm gonna
people
lip
that are
sync.
watching. No,
I'm gonna do it Milli Vanilli style.
Yes, and our friend Amy says hello to everyone watching tonight. We
Yeah.
certainly appreciate your support. Being out here in the field again is kind of nice.
It is. It is.
We're so happy to have you.
Yes. What were you gonna say, Chaveevah?
No, I was going to say when we were around there, just to give you an idea of how large this place is. There's a long hall reaching back there, and you said there are like 15 apartments here.
Yeah, and there's a second floor which will lose signal, so we can't go down there. But something really cool down there that I have to tell you. Two really cool things. One is a child care room, and we've partnered with Tri-County Head Start, and so we're able to offer child care services to the moms on site. So that's huge. And then also we have a computer lab downstairs, and so that just sort of gets rid of that digital divide for school-age kids to do homework. We've done a lot of online stuff lately. And then also moms doing their computer skills for Boost or looking for jobs or doing their own schoolwork. So yeah, so that's downstairs. And then there's more apartments down there as well.
Wow, like you
All right.
said, it's a big place.
It
Yes.
is 15,000 square feet.
Wow,
All right.
how nice. And
Yeah.
Karin, do you want to get over there and be a part of the group song?
I think Karin needs to sing this song.
Karin,
Karin hasn't had a chance to sing this song.
You got a mask on. You can go right over there. And Chaveevah she sings kind of like alto. What do you sing? Can you be soprano?
Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
I don't think
Karin.
something tells me we're not doing harmony. We just gonna do the best we
We're just gonna do the
can.
best we can,
Oh my
right?
gosh, we're gonna get through it.
That's
You want
right.
to get in the shot right behind there, make a triangle so we can
All
all
right,
stay
all
distant,
right.
even with our masks on.
And my motto is, if you can't sing good, sing loud.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, how about I just dance?
All right.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I
we
mean-
do have these birthday people to sing for. We always have the best birthday people, Chaveevah.
Yes, we absolutely do.
We've got Jalen Holt and and Angela
Waseska.
Waseska.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, yes. Beauty Fitz, Randy Jr. Creighton, Victoria Williams, Sharina Salas,
Hey, Sharina.
and Chantilia Caston, Petro Fleming, Herbert Mabry, and Connie Wooten Stewart, Kendra Terrell, and Sharita Terrell. So those are our birthday people, Chaveevah.
Yes, happy birthday,
Happy
everybody.
birthday. Yes, happy birthday. Now, we won't disturb the families if we sing.
Oh, no.
Like
Okay,
Chaveevah
good.
said, because we can't sing good, we're going to sing loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And Chaveevah We like to start it out like this. I'm sure you would agree
It couldn't fit more perfectly
than to have a world party.
on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right.
Well, we started off our month of Women's History off in the right place today.
Yes. Hidden gem right here in the community that does so much good. We appreciate you ladies for letting us come over here today. And we appreciate getting off Zoom.
Thank you for your
Yes, we do.
hospitality. And we'll be dropping off those books for your residents.
Oh, good.
And we'll be in touch because we love it when you guys keep doing what makes you awesome.
Well, we love you showcasing it.
All right. Yeah.
And keep on doing more of what makes you awesome.
Because it makes us all look good.
See you next time. Oh, tonight, don't forget India's Friday Runway.
Oh,
Where
that's
the Martinis
right.
will be walking the runway.
Yes.
Yes. See you there at 6:30. Till next time. Bye-bye.